welcome back to my channel.
When you're feeling down and your mind is under pressure, don't you worry, cause I know it will get better. So speak life and it will turn out in your favor. Just wanna let you know that this will make you stronger. If you don't see the house yet, claim it. If you don't see the money yet, claim it. If you don't see the land yet, claim it. If you don't see the job yet, claim it. If you don't see promotion yet, if you don't see the business yet, if you don't see the car yet, if you don't see the, hey.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and please remember to turn your post notifications on so you are updated when I upload new content. So guys, I look a little tired, I look a little worn out and thing, because today was an extremely busy day for me. Today I had 2 parties to decorate. I decorated a birthday party today, and I also did a wedding proposal today. I'll drop some pictures in for you guys to see what it looks like.
Everybody up, yeah, give them an update. Everybody up, lovely look, yeah, give them an update. What me do? Spend a couple dumb play, make the club shake, living legend.
When they decided to book Xoxoxpressions.
Cause I only want you, yeah. Cause I only want you, baby, yeah, I only want you, yeah.
So today was a really busy day to me, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna come on here and give you guys some story time, because my well look nice up and thing. So I'm gonna say, you know what, let's just come on and do a little story time with you guys. And by the way guys, when I was coming home a while ago, I saw this bad accident on the highway on Ferry. I saw a car over in a ditch and another car in the middle of the road. The whole of the windscreen mash up, airbag fly, everything. Guys, please take your time on the road. You don't need to speed. There's nothing that is more important than your life. You don't need to speed. So be careful on the road, guys, please. All right, so straight into story time. Your girl not gonna waste no time. Jesus, me tell you, get a pimple, and me tell the people it's hot. Why the pimple them when they run your mouth and run your eye? Oh yes, so hot. And by your nose. It stress me out, man. Anyways, so guys, today or tonight I'm gonna tell you guys about my birth story. We're going to the lowdown and what happened on the night when I gave birth. Alright, so starting off, it was about what I would like to say about after 8 or after 11. I'm going on my phone right now and look what time I text my doctor, because I did text my doctor and tell him said my water broke. So I'm gonna tell you what time I texting people. I'm telling you what time it's here, October 25th. I texted him at 11:33. 11:33, you guys. So I texted my doctor. So probably about like 11 o'clock. I'm gonna say about 11 o'clock, guys. I decided say no, it's bedtime, so I was gonna put Caleb to bed in his room. So I went inside Caleb's room with him, because Caleb's scared. For some reason, Caleb's scared for sleep by himself in that room. I don't know what is his problem. He never want to eat up in my room, in my bed. And when I was pregnant, guys, but he just feel like me dead, because they just eat up on me, But boys love their mommy, so I guess that's why. So I decided, bedtime, 11 o'clock, right? I don't even remember what day it was. Apparently it was a Monday. It was a Monday. And he was doing online school, and yeah, I'm going to bed from 9 o'clock, but him decide same I got in bed 11 o'clock that night. Anyways, I went and I lie down with him. And when I went and I lie down with him, like legit probably about 5 minutes or 10 minutes after lying down with him, pause. You see, now the day before I reached the side of the day, I was like, I do open my room. I'm a legit a prayer. I said, God, please, because I couldn't take it no more. Because my daughter, she do my bad, man. She give me back problem. Me feel nauseous right throughout my pregnancy. And I just over it. Me just want to give birth. My back did that pain me. My hip did that pain me. Every part of me did that pain me. So I was like talking to God that day. And I remember talking to him and I said, God, please, me can't do it no more. And it's like, God, hear me cry. Anyways. So I was putting Caleb to bed, right? And I literally felt something like, you know, when you feel like you pee up yourself? It felt like I peed up myself. Or it felt like when, I don't know what to say. It felt like when you pee up yourself, right? Because it felt like, so you feel something wet. Yeah? So I'm going to say, oh, what is? So anyways, I went in the bathroom. And when I went in the bathroom, I sat on the toilet, and when I look in my underwear, it was like wet. So I say, my pee on myself. So I watch it. When I see it, you know, I smile as a God. When I saw it at first, that's the first thing that came to mind. Even though I think I probably pee on myself, the first thing that came to mind was, I wonder if my water break, you know? And my underwear was really wet. It was like wet. Yeah? I said, I know I never pee on myself, but it felt as if I peed myself, and it looked as if I peed myself, right? When I saw it, I smiled. I looked in the mirror and I smiled. I was like looking in the mirror and smiling. Come, I said, God, I wonder if I eat this, you know? Anyways, did I change? Yeah, I changed my underwear. Come, I say, probably my pee on myself. So I got change my underwear. And I changed my underwear. I went back and I lied down with Caleb. And when I lied down with Caleb again, it not even take me like 3 minutes. I just feel wallet more come out. So when I feel wallet more come out now, I get up off of the bed, right? I'm gonna get up off of the bed this time. It not stop. It just splash on the ground, you know, splash as in splash, you know. It trickled down my legs, and it was now on the floor. It never like no. It trickled down like, you know, when you have slow pee and you slow pee a pee of yourself, it was like that. So it just like it was slow peeing, and it trickled down my legs, and it was just wetting up the floor. And I walked from Caleb's room into the bathroom, and I sat on the toilet again. And it was still coming out, you know, and then it stopped. And then I changed my underwear again. By this time, I realized that I eat this. I remember my husband was sleeping in the room. I came in the room and I wake him up and I said, babe, I eat this. But before that, the first time it happened, I came in the room and I tell him that I think my water just broke, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. And then, you know, if I eat, yeah. And and then I went back into Caleb's room. Now when it happened again, and this time it was this much, it was wetting up the floor, I decided that, yeah, I eat this. So I came in the room and I wake him up and I said, babe, I eat this. And when I tell him to eat this, him jump up out of the bed, you know, and him look on Caleb and him and say, we need to go, because at this time now we are thinking, say, yeah, we have to carry Caleb to one of my friend's house. So she can keep him, because of COVID, you can't carry, matter of fact, whether or not COVID, you cannot carry the kids, right? Because the hospital you go for have the baby, you can't carry the kids. And so we have to pack him up and carry him go to my friend's house for the night. While we are packed up though, before we even leave out, I texted my doctor. Excuse me. I texted my doctor and I told him that, I said, good night, doc. I think my water broke. Felt a gush of liquid coming out went to the bathroom, heard more coming out. Underwear soaked, but I'm not feeling any pain as yet. So guys, I wasn't feeling any pain when it happened. Just though it was just a lot of water, right? It was just a lot of water. So I changed my underwear. And, you know, we got the bags in the trunk. I think the suitcase was already in there, if my memory serves me right. If not, my husband put it in there, and because my suitcase was already packed, and I can tell you in another video what I packed in my suitcase. Of course, I can do that. And so we packed up the car. The car seat was already in my car because I had already installed it, knowing that, you know, when the baby comes out of the hospital, she's gonna need to go in the car seat. So I had previously done that already, and so I told my husband, you know, for rush, you know, me have to tell him from the get go. Cause my husband, when he ready for drive fast, him drive fast, yeah. Me I one of them wife there where when him a drive, me day in ears, and me I say, you can't take time drive. Me that. Yeah, I'm not a problem with it, cause me love my life, you know. Me love my life. I'm not ready for, you know. You don't love God. Me talk to him on a daily, but I love my life. Anyways, sometimes you not for rush, you know, you not for rush. Come on, not feel no pain. Come on, him get time, it's him not for rush. You know, it's not a rush thing. Yeah, so we take with time. And him drop off Caleb by my friend's house. And when him drop him off, we say, alright now. Well then I talk to her nice. Now come on, feel nice. Yeah, me. Even though I had to sit on one of those cotton thing, the blue thing where you put on the bed when you change the baby, or when you're in the hospital thing when you put on the bed so you don't blood it up. I had that, right? I had that on the seat in the car, because by this time it was just pure water. My clothes soak, the car soak. Even I put on that thing on it, the car's wet, me wet, everything soaked. Me tell the people. So anyways, we drove. We take the time. Our drive go to Andrews. When we got to Andrews, also and pull up to the entrance, and him tell them that somebody is in labor right here. Then come out with a wheelchair, and they put me in the wheelchair, and we went and we had to do a COVID test. Before them couldn't do anything, you have to stop and pay for the COVID test and do the COVID test. But because I wasn't feeling any pain, there was nobody never that rush, because I never that feel no pain, you know. So we sat there. I sat in the wheelchair. My husband went and he paid for the COVID test, and then they moved it to the waiting area, and we sat there for probably like they came and they do the swab. They took in our room and they did the swab, and then they put us in the waiting area. We sat there for probably like an hour waiting on the test to come back, you know. While I was sitting there, I was like, why them people take so long though? So I had to call one of the nurses. I said, why them I take so long? So I say, is it because I'm not feeling any pain? She say, yeah. If you don't feel pain, they would have sent you up to the ward and then wait until the test come. But because you're not feeling pain, there is no rush, you know. So anyway, they didn't want to send me up to the ward yet until the COVID test come back. So anyways, I sat there in the wheelchair, feeling all yucky and all. I can't even drop a pic here, you know. I can drop a pic right here. I try to get right here, you know, to show you me in the hospital in the waiting room. And then after the COVID test came back, both of them came back negative, of course. They wheeled me up to the maternity ward. When they wheeled me up to the maternity ward, immediately they put me in a room, right? And they called my doctor. And you know, my doctor was in no rush either, because he knew I wasn't feeling any pain, because they kept updating him I wasn't in any pain. So while I was there, you know, probably for the first, because when I went on the ward, it was like a little bit after midnight. So it was Tuesday morning by this time, midnight Tuesday morning, you know. Yeah. And so I was in the bed and thing. The nurses started to come and they testing they're doing the vitals, they're testing the vitals, they hook me up to the machine where you can hear the baby's heartbeat to monitor the baby. I mean, then I did that chill, and me, guys, me charge up my phone, you know, because I wanted to do a video of my birth, to have it and not just have it in memory, because the more I have kids, the more my brain I forget things. I'm not joke, because serious something. The two of them penny take off of my brain. Yeah, but anyways, so they were checking the vitals and thing, and then I remember the nurse came and she gave me a drip. Was it a drip? No, the woman come and she gave me something to put up in the rectum. I say you call it? The rear. because they wanted you to empty your bowels so that when you're pushing, you don't poop at the same time. So she wanted to do it. I said, no, miss, it's okay. Me will do it because me will do it. Some of the guys, some of the that try to do it, you know. But it, man, I tell you, I tell you, I see them, some of our parents go through for have a pitney, and then you come and do listen and the parents talk, you know. It hurt me for now. I have to push the thing up in my rear, you know. I tell you, it's a bag, you know. It's a bag of water and just squeeze it up in there. TMI, but yeah. She said when she said to me, say, when you feel like you want to go, you tell me. I tell you, and while it I go up in there, Jesus, me I tell the people, I feel like I wanted to go. So I say, yes, I feel like I want to go. It's when I went to the bathroom, I couldn't come out back. I tell you, it's like the whole outside me I empty. I said, Jesus, where is this when I want to lose 5 pounds? Yeah? Well, this there when me want to lose 5 pounds. This is something make me feel like I lose 10 pounds. I not lie to no. Not lie to no. God no. God. I say, them something me want when I feel like I want too much weight. I want to lose some weight. And this empty out the bowels. You know, empty it out. I tell you no. I tell you guys, I say, Jesus. The things parents have to go through to have these kids, and then they come and rude and face their ass and something. But anyways, guys, so that happened. The bowls got emptied. I'm gonna go back and lie down. This time now, the nurse there, me afraid when she come in my room. Anytime I see she come in, I just feel afraid. Come here and say, what she coming there now, you know? So she come back in there after a while, people. For check how dilated I am. I tell the people when I do the lady. I tell you, yes, I said Jesus. I said Jesus, lady, this hot. She said, I have to check. Don't hold on to my hand. Don't hold on to my. I have to check. You know what I said? Jesus. I said, Lord. Why me do it? I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I do it. I tell you, and I say, after that, she check and she said me there 4 centimeters. I said, Jesus, just 4 from the time. She said, yeah, just 4. So you know what that called for now, because by this time my water had broken already. Legit, majority of the water that was the amniotic fluid that was surrounding the baby was already out. So she at this time now she have to start induce the labor, because I never that feel much pain. I was feeling contractions. Because I was timing them, but they weren't like sometimes they weren't consistent, you know. They weren't consistent, and at the end of the day I was just 4 centimeters. So you know, she hooked me up on the IV number and she want them to send on the contraction for me. You see me? So she said, when you feel the contractions getting too hard, then you call, and she showed me the button and she said you can press this button and your nurse will come to you. So I did people, I did try time contractions. By this time my husband was there. So at some point he had to leave and then him come back. But I tell you, it's when the pain start wrap me. My husband have a video, you know, but him can't find it. Somebody want to find it for sure, you know. But if I get it, definitely I get insert it so I can swim pain and wrap my daylight and hold my baby and go on. But I telling them, pain was a wrap me, and I say, Jesus. And I bear Jesus, me a bad fam. And I remember, you know, what this sweet lady, she was cleaning out the room. She come in there and she hear me and she said, no worry, mommy, no worry, it's soon over. I said, Jesus. I said, Jesus, why me, Jesus? Why? And somebody not go on, you know, people. You know, I'm not going loud and extra, because, you know, I'm going to come from downtown. So, you know, man, I said, Jesus, man, why? You know, one thing. Anyways, about, because I had my daughter around 11, after 11 in the day, on the Tuesday. Yeah, and pain start wax me about in the 6, 7, 8. Because my husband came back around 6 something, because he had to leave. Because he did have to go to work. He leave around after 6. Yes. Yes, he left around after 5 because he had to go to work around 6. So him for talking boss him can come back, and then he came back around after 7, after 8 them time there. But by that time when he came back, I was like legit dying of pain. Me I tell you, I say pain and what's me, you know? Yeah. And then the lady come back, the nurse come back again.